Hello everybody, wee Paddy from across the shock and a very big welcome to the channel. Tonight I'm going to do my Christmas video. This is a video on budget knives for Christmas, and my selection of knives has grown over this year. Thankfully I've got a good selection now and it's all budget knives. There's none of my knives over about £50, none. So, well, sorry, that's a lie. I'm telling a fib. My Spydico Delica was over it, so just over. But most of my knives are all, I would say the majority of my knives are $20 and under. And I've picked out a selection that I think if anybody's, I don't know about you, but my family, the kids are always asking, what do you want for Christmas? What do you want? And these are just some ideas that you can have if you want to tell the kids, look, would you mind getting this or would you mind? Because most of mine are from China. You need to start ordering now because it takes, 2-3 weeks, maybe longer now with the Christmas rush. I wouldn't be leaving it longer than a week before I'd be ordering them. So that's why I thought I'd do the video tonight. I'll do this one tonight. I'm going to do one tomorrow night for smaller knives because I love secondary knives, as you all know. So I'm just going to get straight into it. I'm not going to mess about. Every single one of these knives here has got a video on my channel. So I'm not going to go through all the basics. I'll just pick the knife up, show it to you. I give you a rough price off it, and then you can go on the channel and have a wee pick through the ones that would suit you better. And then you can obviously tell the kids or buy them yourself if it's for your own Christmas present, or you want to buy them for somebody else. So here we go. I'm just going to start. This one is, I've got a couple of traditional knives, but this is a big traditional knife in every sense of the word. This is a Roughrider, and this is a Workman. Ooh, now. It is a big knife, lovely knife. There's a liner lock on it, big blade. It's stay sharp, true sharp steel, which I found once when I was doing some work with it. It doesn't stay sharp that long, but it's one of those ones. I always carry a wee sharpening stick with me, so I can bring it back in seconds. It does come back very, very quickly. So I recommend that. And the fact that it's a liner lock on a big knife means that you can put a bit of work into it and not worry about it closing, because people still have this fear of slip joints that they're going to close on them. I mean, I've grown up with them because we never had locking knives when I was younger. So the next one is a traditional, but this is a modern traditional, and this has got the G10. This is the brother knife. It's a lockback, as you can see here. Oh, you can see here, it's a lockback, and it's 440C. And it is a really lovely, and if I bring it up, the G10 is beautiful. And brass pins all the way through it, brass liners. This is a gentleman's carry traditional knife. I hang it in my pocket. Because it's bigger than normal, I hang it in my pocket. I don't like, it's too big to lie in the bottom of your pocket because it'll lie flat. So I have it hanging and the wee clip. But you'll see that on the channel if you go and look at the videos. Beautiful, beautiful knife. And I mean, they're both under $15. So, I mean, there we go. This one now is probably one of the older models that I have. And I only recently got it, strangely enough. This is a Gonzo knife. And this is the wooden version of the Gonzo knife. It runs on washers. There's one brass and one plastic. But as you see there, it jumps out. It's 440C. It's got the G-lock. There's absolutely, it's just a real lovely slicing work knife. Flow-through construction on that. Nice clip. Real light because of the wooden handle. It makes it very, very light. You don't feel this in your pocket at all. Great. I would recommend that highly as a work knife, yard knife or something like that. I mean, most of these knives, the Workman, and especially this one now as a yard knife. Now, this is one of the most famous budget knives in the budget line. This is the Land. This is the Sanrenmu 910 Plus. An absolutely beautifully shaped blade. Rounded spine. Okay. Anodized thumb studs. Lovely flow through. G10. It's a liner lock, but they've got a lovely step through that you can get your hand on. And it's on bearings. Would you believe that? On bearings. And this week I know it was on GearBest and it was down to about $10-12. I mean, that is a beautiful knife. It's 12C 12C, yeah, 12C27 steel. So it's a good Sandvik steel. And I mean, I love it. This one, if you look at this, I do so much work with this. There's marks on it, they'll not come off now at all because I've cut that many things with it. But I love this knife. This is one of my oldest knives. Absolutely still love it. Now, let's start down here. This is a big beauty. This is a Ruike knife. I believe that's the way you pronounce it. And this one is a monster. It is just a monster. It's like a spear point. I think it's a spear point anyway. Absolute. I suppose you could say it's a drop point too, but it's a beautiful big knife. And it's on bearings, and it is just, look at that. How beautiful is that? This is the one with a pocket clip. You either love it or hate it, and I love it. It's deep carry. I love anyone that's deep carry. But I actually do like it because I wear jeans all the time. So the pocket clip suits my pocket in the jeans. It actually doesn't stand out that much with a pair of jeans. Now, if you were wearing slacks or something, I suppose it would. But lovely contoured handle. Great. The video on this one's a good one. It's a solid, solid knife. Now, and this is my fidget toy. This, I've only just got this recently, about a month, maybe 6 weeks ago. This is absolutely stunning. It's the Kershaw induction. I keep forgetting the name of this. And it's the hawk lock from the father and son hawk. Look at that for a blade. Shiny flats, black swedge at the top and at the bottom. Absolutely beautiful. This is one of the most comfortable knives to hold, and you wouldn't think it. You would think that there's nothing really to stop you sliding forward, and I suppose that is true, except once you get it in your hand, you realise how comfortable and locked in your hand is. Absolutely stunning. But the nicest thing is you've got an axis lock. You have it on both sides. The hawk lock, you have it just on one side, and it is literally just as simple as that. Just pulling it back. And even if you misfire and you don't get it to come back, on the top of the knife here, you just push that and that lifts it up. So it's an amazing lock developed by the father and son combo. Beautiful knife. Not a deep carry this one now, but flow through. Easy to take care of. I haven't taken it apart, that's why, because I'm too scared to wreck the hawk lock. But I love this knife. I could fidget with this literally for hours until I got divorced. Now, the next one is I've got a couple now of titanium D2, and this one is my, at the moment, favourite blade shape. I love this. Now, there's a sharp recurve here, flat front, absolutely beautiful knife in me. This is the Twosun night morning design, lovely pocket clip, milled pocket clip, and that goes on my jeans, believe it or not. It's not that high, but it goes right down to it on my jeans. It's a line. It's not a liner lock. It's oh, Stephen, why did they do it? Why can I not think of the name of that lock? Frame lock. Again, it just flows free. Absolutely beautiful. It's one of those ones you have to take your finger off it, but once you take your finger off it and release it, it just drops shut. Absolutely beautiful. Now, that's probably that's about £50, about $60. But I mean, the prices vary. They go up and down. So you just check, just check. You've got a week or so, but I would just check, especially if you're going to get them from China. This to me has been this year's revelation. This is it's not the newest now. There's another one come out, but it's not the same as this. This is the Firebird, the FB7601, and it's the G-Lock, and it's the 440C, but it's on ball bearings. It is the freest Gonzo. Look at that. It is just, pull it out and it's gone. That's brand new. I have never touched this. I haven't Loctited the screws because they haven't come loose. This is the way it came to me. Absolutely beautiful. You just pull it back and it'll just flick out. It is amazing. The fit, the finish. It's got a deep carry pocket clip, which is great room in it because it's screwed from the inside. Goes right down into your pocket. This is Gonzo's best knife by far. Now, I've ordered the new one out, but it hasn't got bearings. And I'm wondering why you would go to this and then step back. I don't understand that. I'm dying to get it in hand. It's been, I've waited now about nearly 4 weeks and still not here. So I'm dying to see it. But this one, I can tell you, if you get this for Christmas, this is amazing. It's about $20 at the minute on GearBest. And you can get carbon fibre. I've actually stopped with and I don't know whether anybody else has found this. I have about 5 or 6 carbon fibre Gonzos, and they are lovely. They look lovely, but they're so slippy that they're very hard to hold on to, especially if you are actually going to use your knives. And I do use my knives, and I've found this last sort of 6 months, I'm not using the carbon fibre knives as much as I should be, because there's some lovely knives there. So I've now started to go back to the G10 again, to be honest with you. It's a more useful blade handle. So that is my, out of these 8 knives, the Gonzo FB7601, or the last digit determines what colour it is. I think out of them 8, if you can get a knife that you want. The traditionals are big working traditionals. I'll do smaller. I'll do sort of 8 to 10 tomorrow night of smaller knives that I've got, and we'll go through them. But these as working knives, as carry knives, as I don't call them defensive knives, because I wouldn't use one. I'd fired at somebody before I'd stand there and fight with a knife. I'm not skilled in knife fighting. If I can't hit you with my head, you're not getting hit. So there you go, folks. That's my little Christmas offering. Feel free to go back and look at any of the videos on any that you liked on here, but get your order in soon. Remember, China can take, it can take a month, and especially at this time of the year, don't leave it too late before you order. So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it didn't rush too much, and I'll see you tomorrow night when I'll do my smaller knives. Okay. Merry Christmas. I'm sure I'll see you before that, and I'll talk to you all before that. But in case those I don't, have a wonderful Christmas, celebrate, and I'll see you in the new year if I don't see you beforehand. The rest of yous, that's all yous, yeah, you'll see me all over Christmas. I'll still be making videos all over Christmas. Now, take care. Thank you very much. Paddy's away for a cup of tea. Bye.